Okay. Welcome back for more Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Um, as always, got a few updates on things that I did some backtracking and cleanup on. Big bosses that, I wouldn't want to force you to endure watching me figure out on live on stream, and weren't all that, as the different fights weren't all that interesting to try and, you know, cut and speed up and record and show, just for YouTube. So they're just, I just tell you that I did them, I guess. And I did, however, stop short of one that I'm pretty sure there's going to be something up there. Um, and that's where we're going to start tonight. Anyway, so mostly I just went back and I cleaned up some chromatic bosses. And I finally beat, or I went back. I hadn't really honestly tried before. Back in Falling Leaves, the chromatic ballet, the three ghost-looking dancer ladies, the chromatic galt in the Stone Waves Cliff. Holy crap! I don't know how many times I've tried that thing across like 3 or 4 different gaming sessions, multiple attempts each time, and this one I deliberately set up a kit that I'm actually kind of keeping with at the moment, where Verso has double burn, and I didn't have this Picto before, or I would have done this a long time ago, but it's something that I noticed. But he has a double burn Picto, and he has, burning on aiming, on free aim, etc. And since he does so much free aim, the way that I've got him set up, he was setting up a ton of burns on the prismatic galt, which made a huge difference on damage when things started getting serious. Because the boss is a massive jerk, and I cannot get the timing right for parries on that guy. I got it right for dodging, though, because he has a 7 attack, a 7 blow attack, whatever combo that he does. And once he reaches halfway in his life, not only does he make himself more powerful, that's all he ever does is the 7 attack combo. And before that, he has one that's a 2 attack that comes from the right hand side. He goes 1, 2, and then but the other one, and this is the one that ticked me off all the time, is from the left. He goes 1, 2, 3, and attacking from the left first. And I, for the life of me, could not get the timing on that one right. And that one killed more attempts by itself than anything else that happened. So I finally got things set up and was kicking off enough fire and setting things up and got enough reviving to get, because he binds you so you can't dodge. So everybody had to die at least once to enable me to dodge the 7 attack pattern. And yeah, it's just this. And then halfway through, then he starts only doing the 7 1. And again, the parrying on that one, I could kind of get it, but not consistently. But I got to the point where I could dodge it almost 100% of the time. And then at like 25% left of health, he gains the ability so that not only is he fast enough to take 2 turns in a row, each turn he gets a second set of turns in the same turn. So he gets to do the 7 hit combo 4 frickin' times in a row for every time you get 1 or 2 people at most to be able to take a turn. Yeah, I mean, since I didn't have the parry, dodging was my only hope at that point, and then applying lots of burning and then just beating the crap out of him as fast as possible with big hits. And I finally pulled it off like a second or third try with the high burn strategy. So I think second try. So anyway, finally beat him, and then the chromatic Reaper cultist that we found over on an east isle on the map. He's just chilling out by himself over on the random island, and took him down. He basically, since he's a floaty, you can only shoot him, and so Verso's fire again held up there. Lots of shooting, lots of burning. It works. And then the chromatic chaudière in the sinister cave that we'd only really honestly tried once or twice. And again, he's one of those guys that just has an attack pattern I have a hard time beating. This time I'm faster than I was back then and stronger, and so I was able to get more turns in and break him and dodge more, et cetera, et cetera. So it all just sort of worked out better, and it ended up not being a very hard fight this time. But that's pretty much where we are now. I just did all that cleanup, and then I came across what I believe will be a big boss, or a boss of some sort. It should just be another chromatic thing in the Falling Leaves. And the way I got to this, I did not even see at one point on the side in the Falling Leaves. There's one of those faceless boy statues, not statue, but it talks, and I didn't even see it. And he's standing in front of some gates. And so this time when I was going back and doing the chromatic dancer ladies, I saw him and I talked to him, and he's like, "Oh," and I have the conversation here written down at least. He says, "Oh, you breathe. I thought her paintings took you all. I wish I could understand why she does that." And we're like, "Who are you talking about?" He goes, "She's always been there from the moment I was born. Can you find her? Maybe she'll talk to you. Ask her why she killed them all." And then you say, "Yeah, we'll do that." He says, "Okay, a part of her is around here." And the her he's talking about is the lady of sap that I did find down in the bottom of the cave in the Fallen Leaves. But she wouldn't talk to me. She wouldn't do anything. And now she did, and her response, we said, well, he wanted to ask why your painting is taking us all. And she said, "I do it for him, I do it for us, to respect what he created and what we created." And then she won't say anything else. And then we went up to the young boy again, said, "Well, okay, what'd she say?" "Well, she's doing this for you to respect what you created with her." And the boy says, but that's not what I wanted. I never, please, maybe you can do it. Stop her paintings from erasing anymore. And the gates behind him open, and then there's a path that leads up towards another expedition flag at the summit of a thing. Okay, I can breathe, I swear. Anyway, yeah, so there's a summit of something up there. And I got high enough to look at the top of the summit, and there's an open field. I'm like, "Yep, that's boss territory. I'm going to leave now." I decided that one is probably something worth showing. So I don't know what it is, what we're going to do about it, but we're going to go say hi. And I think that pretty much catches us up. Go fast, make sure. Nope. Sorry, child not where they're supposed to be. Okay, here we go. Gotta go find an expedition flag. Even though it's not too far away. I'll go ahead and show just the climbing bit that leads up to it, because it's impressive. Yeah, so we're right dead ahead, right here. I did not see this child. But he won't say anything else now. But you just kind of come up here, and it's a good little trek up here. There are no monsters. And this is a nice long thing, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's go see what's up. Literally. Yeah, so there's the other flag. And that is 49. Yeah, okay. Make sure I had it written down. Like I said, I'm collecting all the locations of the different numbered expedition flags and where the logs are located. I'm going to try and map out the what seems to make sense, at least, as the paths of the different expeditions, how far each one made it. So yeah, I looked up here, I'm like, yeah, there's a boss fight here of some sort. What we got? I didn't even stop to check what my team was. I probably left it on something good. Oh, hello. You actually seem suspiciously multi-faced, like the Visages boss I just did. Alright, what do we got here? Scavenger.
Not impressed.
Oh, crap. What the? You done? Okay, then. Why do I have a feeling you're going to be dark powered? Let's see. No status inflicted, unfortunately. Alright, let's test that before I do any serious damage to you.
I saw your future.
My turn.
Yeah, okay. Absorbs dark. CL, you're in support role this time.
Ready to strike.
Let me flow.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of hit points to deal with.
Prepare to meet your end.
Oh, I wanted to try that lightning.
CL, incoming.
Here we go.
Okay, well. Alright, and it's not going to do anything damage-wise, which is fine. But there is a method to this madness.
I saw your future.
Yeah, I'm not worried about giving her back that much. Alright, interesting. Okay, so no... Just looking at what AP I'm getting back from things. I think I'll just go for another basics.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we get... Dang, okay, I was hoping to get enough to power the other thing next time. Oh well.
Coming. Coming.
Okay. Now that I know what that is. Almost there. Let's go ahead and this turn... Oh, not skills. Items. Give one of those to her. Okay. Alright, he's not broken yet, so... Basic. Okay. Alright, I mean, I'm almost to S anyway, but... Oh crap, what are you doing now? Okay, well, I can break you at least, so that's something. So I put Stormcaller on, and I'd love to use that right now, but he's ready to be broken, so... We're just gonna go Mayhem
Prepare to move.
and take care of that. Alright, just need one more turn before I can start making this work. Wait, what the hell? What happened to her moon charges? Okay. Not sure what's going on with these things. They just keep coming back. Okay, that's hitting him for... That was 400 hitting the face. More by hitting him directly. Interesting. But more of that. Okay, so it doesn't seem to make that big of a difference. Alright, I need 5. 5.
Now is our chance.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead and use this and see what happens. Although if I can get a couple of reds first, that'd be nice. Let's see if we can. What do I need for this? I just looked. I need 6. I have maximum 2 more shots. Nope. Okay, you're not gonna get it. Alright, let's see what we get here. Never use this. Oh!
Ready to evade.
Dizzy. Okay.
Ready.
Okay. That actually makes it harder? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting sort of attack, I suppose.
Brace yourself.
Okay, that's really obnoxious.
Bring it on.
No, I can't figure it. Ah!
Time to end this.
Need 4 to push him. Because he's not ready to break, so I could clear my status. But I think I'm doing okay without it.
Your existence.
Eyes up, Verso.
Okay. Crap.
Oh well.
That's obnoxious.
It's locked on you.
Damn it! He survives. And has lots of AP to work with. If I could push up to an S in 4 shots, then I can afford to cast Phantom Stars. Now I'll probably kill it. Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to push that. But we can get to very high light damage. And that should do it. Scavenger. Alright, that was a tough fight. He had some tough moves to try and avoid. Okay, there's not anything actually up here. I'm expecting another log, or I mean, we obviously got treasure for beating her, but or him, whatever that was. Yet. Just heal that way. Fast travel down the grove. See if we talk to the boy again. Whoa, you can just come right on through there, can't you? Fine. I don't think I have piercing shots on her. Interesting. I was not aware that that would stop from even doing damage on the shields. That's interesting.
I see you, Teacher.
Ready to strike.
Okay, he's in death range from Lune.
Here we go.
Ready to evade.
Ah, too early. I'm used to the audible cue on the frozen ground attacks that have the boom, 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 boom. Same timing, but no sound on that one. Okay, yeah, it doesn't really do any good, does it?
Here's your card.
Ready to strike. Your existence ends now.
Okay, now can we talk to little boy? You succeeded. Yes, we did. Thank you, thank you. Take this. It is a song she used to play to me when we were together. Until next life. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out what the deal is with these faceless, half-gomaging people. Because the faceless... Okay, so let's put this together. The faceless ones. So far, there's the woman in the house who is apparently seems to be the paintress. I don't have that confirmed yet, but just based on body structure and the missing chunks of her matches what it seems to be on the giant paintress in the actual world. So the woman in the house seems to be identical to the paintress or related in some way at the very least. Then we have the curator, who's faceless, who last time we got a split-second flash from him between him and Maelle that seemed to be saying that he was Renoir. But like a nice Renoir, not I'm going to kill you and have a scar on my eye Renoir. And if that faceless person is, if the curator, I guess, is Renoir, and she's the paintress, then this other faceless person here could be someone else in the family? Related in some way? Because he was saying that the lady in Sap create what was the verb? Was it created the monsters, or her paintings took you all? So she was painting the monster, the Nevrons, maybe? Whoever the Lady in Sap is, but it's not. But the Lady in Sap isn't a whole person; it's just a part of her. Is a part of whoever the original person painting them is, not all of whoever it actually is. And that, so the painting is again seems to be linked to the family of painters and paintresses and whatnots. So is this another child of Renoir and the paintress that we don't know about, or it could just be because they like he was saying in a previous incarnation, talking about how she moved on and played with other things and forgot about him. So maybe this is like a childhood, the equivalent of an invisible friend, but real in the painting world that I kind of think we're in. And then just as whichever she it was grew up, she just had no longer need for a child friend and grew up and grew out of him. So if it's not a representation of a real person, then I think it could be that. If it is a real person, the only one I can think of, like the only males we know of in the family is Verso and Renoir, which I suppose this could be a young Verso. I don't know why it would be, but I suppose it could be. I don't know. It's a childhood friend of some sort, but whether it's based on a real person or just an imaginary friend of painting worldness, I guess that's still to be seen. Or either way, I could be completely off base too. Okay, so let's see, what do we got here? Just CL. All right, her agility is topped off, so now I'm moving on to other things with her. It's mostly just because of her pictos, but she's got a really nice defense right now. I like it. And since that's also tied to her current weapon, that's a nice little bonus. But I am curious about raising crit hits and might as well. So CL can just hit like a friggin' truck. And in the end, if I find... Because the weapons are getting stronger. The more recent ones I've picked up have been just with the class of ability scales. We got Bs and Cs now across the board. No Ds in what we're using now. And I don't know if that's because the weapon itself leveled up or just the inherent weapons that I'm using just happen to have stronger letter synergy. I haven't actually looked into that. CL, excellent. Okay, I was going for a Twilight Dance. Extreme single dark damage applies 10 foretell and breaks. Extreme single target dark damage 4 hits. Ooh. Extend Twilight duration. Okay, so it extends Twilight as well. Consumes all foretell for extra damage. So I could get into Twilight, use the thing that applies lots of foretell, and then use this next if I had the AP for it. And that would even extend Twilight for one more turn after that for fun. So that could be fun. Dark Wave, high dark damage to all enemies. Interesting. 4 high extreme single damage hits though. That sounds like it's worth playing around with. And again, I don't have anything more specific to work that I'm working on for her. I mean, target ally deals double damage. That could be for one turn. Could be fun, I guess, for a turn. Applying foretell to other burning enemies. I am spreading a lot of burning these days. I think that one's the next one to play with, though. And so, yeah, so focus foretell applies 2 plus 3 if they have 0 at the start, And that's doubled for Twilight Phase or whatever it is. And so that would be applying 10 and then using all 10 of those on that other attack next. That'd be pretty cool. I am using intervention a lot these days on boss fights or the chromatic stuff fights. I'm really enjoying that. Bad Omen, I don't necessarily need. I don't need that one either. Like Twilight Slash is just, it's a 2 AP dark scale attack that I can use to power up her weapon. Just so you can see what I mean when I'm talking about this. Because she gets 1 AP per moon charge on when her turn starts. So get a couple of moon charges up, and she starts with, 4 or 5 AP. Especially once she gets where she's starting every turn with 5 AP, then that kicks off, and she can just throw AP at someone else who then will play immediately with a crap ton of AP. And since that also is a moon charge, she's got another one for the next turn and another one for the next turn. And pretty soon she is throwing AP and has some for herself to use the next turn for shooting things and whatnot. So it's been great to throw a lot of AP, and I was doing that during the Chromatic Galt fight. Just throwing AP over at Verso, who then used it to shoot the thing a bunch and burn it dead to the ground. I had, like in that big fight, where I had 23 burns or something stacked up there, same thing. So, but anyway, back to what I was doing. Phantom Blade, high single target, that is great for when I'm in Phantom mode. Marking card, single card. I don't know when I've used that. Low damage to all enemies. Medium single target, dark and marks. Okay. I don't really use either of these all that much. So I'm gonna swap you out for Twilight Dance. And what? Shell, powerful, and rush to all allies. That seems like it could be a lot of fun as well. I gotta think about Card Weaver. Anyway. That's where our current having one of those nights where Twitch and my upload speed is just inconsistently crap. And I really wish I knew what was going on with that. Anyway, as I was saying before, Twitch probably died and nobody heard a thing. I don't have anything left as far as I know. I think I've killed all the big things that I know about, that I've found. I've gone all the places. I've done the things I can get to. So I think we just need to head over to our next actual stop for main story quest and go for it and see what happens. Which I'm excited to see, because the Visage's place was a lot of fun. Creepy as hell, but fun. I think it's that one right ahead of us. Can't believe I didn't originally notice that the painter's moves. I want to be able to swim. There are bubbles. I need to find more rocks. We have Flory and Dory. I'm assuming next will be Nori and Bori and possibly Tori. I don't know. All right, here we go. Sirene. Okay. We're gonna have the one place I know I can go that I also may go after this. The Frozen Heart place.
The architecture looks very different here.
I could probably
This kind of
survive
place
there
never
now.
existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, there are a lot of platforms that go kind of all around this place. Oh. What's up, SKA? Holy crap. Also creepy again.
Sirène, she who plays with wonder.
Sirene. As in a siren. And we didn't, you know, obviously these people don't have great mythology to worry about and warn them.
It's so...
What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here.
Bong.
Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Oh, this will be a fun boss fight.
Let's move fast.
I'm sensing getting charmed a lot. Okay. Whoa. Hello. We only go certain places, so I should be trying to hop off. Right, could I have hopped off up there? Okay, explore this and then see if that takes us maybe back to where we were or the next step in a chain of, you know, like bus stops. Sure, an unguarded catalyst. Totally trustworthy. Did I miss a flag when we first came in?
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
67.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Okay, and this is dancing classes. Okay. Actually, how are levels doing? Do I need to swap anybody over? Drop first, so I want to put in Maelle for the moment. Cue the Shania Twain, Let's Go Girls.
Let's go, girl.
It's a very big dancer over there. Okay, nothing down there. Hello. Alright, these are floaties, so I need to use my shots. Okay. Easy there, Maelle. But I like it. Alright, let's see what. Let's clear this out a little bit. See what we find. Damn, Maelle. Ah, okay, we have a 55.
55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting Pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that will work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Okay. Just checking. Oh, hello. I guess I'm glad I subbed Maelle in here, because damn. Okay. How far around is this going to go?
Interesting.
So need tons more of that. Oh, hello. Didn't realize you were coming to say hi. That is insane. But I like it. Okay. Yes, I don't want to go over to a whole new area. I'll finish this, so we're going to backtrack a little bit here. And just out of curiosity. Go. You never know when shooting stuff might do something. Like shooting that. Ooh, hello. Nice. Like I said, always need more of that. Where is that going? Okay, I'm gonna check this a little bit first. And that's... Is that the flag back there, I think? Yeah, that's the flag. Okay. Alright, so where's this going to take us? Hello. Goodbye.
Interesting.
Right, do I have a way back up here? Yes, okay. Okay, can't fall. Wait, what the hell are we now? Oh, hey. Crap, now I got two of those things to worry about. Alright, well, let's see. Hello? Hello? Oh, there it is. What do we get?
What
Shield
have
affinity.
we
30%
here?
increased damage while having shields, but receiving any damage always removes all shields. Okay. CL, you're my guinea pig in this group. Tainted? That's where most of her insane defense is coming from. I like that, though. Although the way we're going, I can learn this one very quickly in 4 quick battles against 4 of these floating women things, and then take this right back off. Or I can put it on here and just put breaking shots on directly. Let's do that for now. No, what? Hey, nope, 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 nope. Where's the back where I was? We're the one that I haven't learned yet. There it is. I don't remember the name. Get it, luminous. Breaking shots. Okay, so I guess see where this takes me. Farther away. Crap. Can I get off of this in midair? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, so I probably cannot get off while those little wavy things are in the way. Hello. Also, hello. Okay, well, I guess we go say hi to this. Did I get it off in time? Or did she kick me? Got a Greatsword Cultist. I did not get the first strike. Alright, solid first round damage there.
Attention. Ready to evade.
Other jump. Third one's always a jump. 2 more, 3 more.
Ready?
Okay. That's a rough way to start this fight. I'm just going to restart it really fast. Okay, dodge, dodge, jump, dodge, dodge. Dodge. Dodge the third time just in case. After the jump. Or go try the parry, I suppose. Nice.
I'm ready.
Damn it, I did not jump. 3, okay. Yeah, we're gonna redo that. Okay. Jump. Gotta do the jump. The problem is I start going for the right trigger to the jump, even though that's not the right thing. That's the attack after the jump. I just gotta get the timing on this down and I'll be in good shape.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, actually I'm just gonna go straight to this.
Attention. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm still bad at parrying, so we're going to do that again, but with dodging this time. I was hoping for the parry because then that clears out the shields, but I have a bad time parrying that one on a normal one of those things. My parrying is not where I'd like it to be. I will own that in a heartbeat.
Finesse and grace.
Alright, let's do that at least.
Finesse and precision.
Alright, we gotta burn. Okay, here we go.
I'll do it.
Alright. I meant to only do 3 with her. Oh well. Save her. Okay. Let's get off one attack there. And go Metza. That's not a jump. That's a dodge.
Welcome back.
Take down the shields.
I think that's her only breaking is her mayhem. Alright, this may not be the team I would have wanted for this, but we're doing alright so far. But now she's just going to do this again. Okay, well, Maelle is going to take care of all those shields in a second. So there's no point in me using them there. So... for now, let's just go ahead and use Twilight Slash. Or, no, excuse me. Since I've got it, let's use Intervention. And send it over to Maelle. No, that was a bad choice. Because she does still have little shields up. That's why I didn't want to do that. I had the thought, and I didn't say it out loud, and so then when I came back around to that thought, I did not use it properly. Fudge. Okay. Well, Maelle has a break ability option. So let's actually... use this. I can get 3 solid hits in, and then Maelle can break.
Meet your reckoning.
And that's going to be the game. Cereso. Okay.
Great.
You picked those double all heals received? Sweet. It costs 30 to equip. Damn. Alright. Might as well heal. Ciel. Maelle. And you can afford to lose. Augmented counter. For the moment, I don't need it. Okay, any 1 or 2 cost luminas I wouldn't mind putting on. Healing tint energy. Maybe. Don't need it though. Alright, we're good. Okay, so what is my new Cereso? Bonus damage from perfection applies to all allies at half value. Bonus damage no longer applies to Versa. Screw that. Perfection gained is increased by 1 while powerful. Support skills cost 1 less. That one does not immediately sound interesting to me. Scavenger, I think was... Yeah, dark damage 1. 50% chance to generate a dark stain. I didn't realize there were dark stains. I've never seen a dark stain. When consuming stains, deal 50% more damage with skills per active dark stain. Base attacks can consume 1 dark stain and deal 200% more damage. Alright. I mean, if I'm fighting something that is light affinity, that could be something suddenly insanely useful. And it's got a nice strong base power on it, too. I'm 3 levels behind my trebuchet, and it's a higher power on it. Probably, maybe because it's based on agility. And this is not. Maybe let's get something new while I wasn't watching. Okay. Alright, Maelle, you're up for slaughtering everything in sight. I like it.
Interesting.
Seriously, Maelle. Alright, there's shield affinity learned. But I don't have to put. It's got an increased speed, got a nice strong critical hit rate. I don't see a particular need to switch her back. I don't do anything with shields. So it's not hurting or helping her, especially.
Good stuff.
10% to shell damage reduction. Okay. You know.
Useful.
Okay. Finding more of that stuff, always welcome. Where the hell are we now? I'm heading back the direction we originally came from. Is this back to the beginning? Essentially. Okay, this, yeah, before we first came down. Okay. Whoa. Love this dragon cosplay. Welcome in again. How are you doing this evening? Some BG3, nice. Celestial Sitlali, welcome in. Emersh, welcome in. Last time we defeated one of the big scary monster things, the ones that made up of faces, and this time we're going for the big scary lady that sings us into a stupor, apparently. And I will apologize in advance if the raid suddenly dies, or if the stream suddenly dies. I will be right back, I promise. My connection again tonight is up. Has already died once. Yeah, the faces actually wasn't that bad, but dear God, were they creepy. Like, as a fight, it wasn't bad, but the bent over backwards marionettes that walk at you grudge style. Let's see. What are we doing with her? Might actually, it's a little bit of more vitality with her as well. Enough tech problems. Yeah. Well, last night was great. I had green bitrate across the board. Tonight, or not last night, Wednesday night. Tonight, we're in the red the whole time. Her health will make her stronger. And a little bit of this, a little bit of that. He could probably use some more defense as well. I want to get at least 50% crit hits, though, maybe. We'll see. Get a raid and dash and sleep. Have a good night. I appreciate you stopping by, though, Mersh. Have a good night, and say hi to Mr. Mersh and good night as well. Maelle definitely could benefit from a lot of things here. A little more defense. His crit's fine, but it's mostly based on Pictos, obviously. Like, I'm not sure what to do with some of these guys. Because I also don't know, what weapons are going to end up with, which I guess I can always respec if I suddenly find an amazing weapon that just redefines how I do fights. I've got plenty of recoats. Lune, I don't have anything planned for you next. I think I was going to maybe do Typhoon. I have no idea. I honestly don't have anything planned for her. Maelle, still waiting, and nothing new found for him. Alright, so we have another direction to try out here. Nobody respawned? Okay. What are we going to find now? And where are we going? The ominous noises really, selling it. That's cool. Hey, buddy, you alright? It's been so long. The days spent surfing on the dunes gone. Whoever built this Coliseum sucks. Okay. Well, let's go this way first. Oh, alright, we're going to be chasing somebody into here.
Nice.
Alright, where's our dodgy little buddy going to be? Found you. I saw somebody get like so close that they got it. They got him without chasing him onto his little home. It's mostly through luck.
Ready to evade.
I have not learned how to deal with that yet. Ooh, okay.
This and precision.
Well,
Okay, either do an intervention or go for a couple more of these. Still go for another intervention, apparently.
the storm is coming.
Man, am I getting any AP here? What the hell?
Brace yourselves.
I don't know what the hell was going on there, but okay. It will come back around to CL. So, let's see. And it'll come back around to Maelle. So, if I do Mezzo, let's do one shot. Mezzo, and really load up AP for her next turn. And stay in
Let the
virtues.
ink flow.
Alright, one chance to get to the big one. Here we go. Alright, what else is back here now that we're not chasing a little ball thing? No, you're glowing red. I thought you might be something interesting. This is going to drop us right back down to that room. Of course it is. Alright. Alright, so I thought, but I didn't check on the way originally. Hello? And I could use healing next time I have a chance. Alright, I see this one goes down there, that one goes up and around and all the way over and around. So it looks like everything's going to lead to the same place eventually. Unless something changes while I'm... What's down there? I don't know. Alright. Maelle, it's your first job. Just do that. Golem. Do I ever have that? Is that a level up? Yes. Okay. Why did you live?
Useful.
Just figure I'm on a giant ball of yarn. Okay, so the question is, ooh, hey, that just looks like a big ol' thing at the bottom. Let's go take him on. Not like final boss thing. What are you? Oh, you're a gestural merchant? No. Okay. You're the same thing that was buried in the red woods, and I had to pay Chroma to. Yeah, plenty of elixirs. Top Lone off before this. I didn't think you were going to be as friendly as the other one. What are you? You're just a regular dude. Okay, you're not a chromatic anything, right? Okay, we shoot you in the bowl. Shoot you in the stomach. No real difference because the other was a critical hit. Stand virtuos for now. Spear from his hat? Okay.
I see your future.
Ooh, weak to dark, you say. Broken, you say? Or dead? Powerful on shell. Do I already have that one? No. Okay.
Good stuff.
Auto regen. Luna could use that right now. Well, she could have used that before this fight, rather. Alright, Maelle, did you learn effective heal? What comes with auto regen? Just higher defense, okay. And what's the other one? Powerful on shell. I like the critical hit boost. And let's see. No, I'm actually enjoying all of these. I can probably spare this one the most, though, for now. Alright, Shield Affinity is what she's on. It's got such a nice critical hit rate on it. I don't promise to remember what that was by the time it's time to take it off of her again, but... Alright, is that everything? Seems to be. I was expecting a bigger fight out of that one, to be honest. Alternate path down to the bottom of the giant ball we're in. Guarding something. A nice Pictos. Okay, I wouldn't say no to a flag sometime soon, just to, you know, cement our location. Get some fast travel. Save, you know. What's going on down there? Hello?
Great.
Oh, goody, another one of these.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that really fast. Expedition 67. Broke down a lot of the walls in Sirene. Door. We have a fire scene here. I think we've seen that one before. They really like this dog. Which also looks a little suspiciously like a seal. I'm just saying. Nothing in here? There's always something in these rooms. a different person? See? Dog. Don't know what that is out there. Wait, is that a statue or something in? Well, that's half of a person statue. I can see now. I can see it well enough. Split down the middle. Huh. I had not gotten that good of a look at it before. I didn't look high enough to see what was going on. You already got the clothes over there. All right, well. I've opened quite a few doors. I haven't really stopped to count how many more there might be. Okay, you are the gentleman with the hat. Fading man. Okay, these are special conversations I'm trying to... Oh, don't auto! Damn it! I'll pick it up on when I'm editing. And so now I don't even know what he just said a second ago. Anyway, how can they truly know themselves? I think of luck if you truly know themselves. Is it a blessing to understand your darkest nature, or a curse to which we turn a blind eye? We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we? About things we'd rather not admit or confront. Okay. I'd almost forgotten about this guy when I was talking about who was who in the missing face grouping. So, okay, so it doesn't, so the little boy doesn't necessarily have to be like a version of Verso, because they now have a second male like this. So the little boy could have just been a playmate that was drawn into existence and then no longer needed. And then as whoever painted them got older, maybe created this person, and then likewise moved on, just at a later state in life. I don't know. About ourselves, about each other. Then there are the things we genuinely don't see. Isn't that human nature? I wonder. I have nothing but time these days to wonder. What I missed that might have changed things. What is it that I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see? When did she start playing? Okay, wait. Okay, this is tying in with, like, the mother figure, the paintress, pulling away from Renoir. So maybe this is Renoir's equivalent in the. So that actually, because that's what he's saying. That's what the mother did at some point in grief, which means that the little boy could actually still be a version of Verso painted into existence. And this would be a Renoir in a top hat for some reason. played too much Monopoly. I don't know. Man has gone silent. Okay, because there's definitely like a theme going on with these faceless people. I'm having a hard time remembering whether I've seen any faceless girls. I know we've seen the faceless boy multiple times. We've seen this guy multiple times. And then, of course, we have the woman in the manor, the paintress, is my guess. And then, of course, the curator, who seems to be Renoir, another version of Renoir. Quit painting extra versions of people, damn it! You're confusing me.
Good stuff.
I don't even know where we are anymore. Come back. Yes, okay. Let's check these guys first. Okay, Maelle. Good night. Three of those. Sweet. The more the merrier. Protecting death. On death, allies gain shell. Okay, cool. I think I have at least one more thing. Take those to learn before I trade anything out again. Raider shell. Yeah, they're both brand new on them. Burning mark. I don't need that for anything. Oh, it costs 15. That's why I have it on her. Because I wanted it. I want to have that on her. Generate a light stain when consuming stains. Oh, that's cool. So like free them because the light stains are wild cards. My current weapon already generates free stains, however, so at the moment I'm doing okay with it. Okay. We have two of those dudes. Or a travel down there. Let's see what's down here real fast. That looks like the right way to go. Zip. Give me all the resplendent chroma catalyst you want. And then some. I'll take extra.
Nice.
Da! Caw. That is some hair. Yeah, let's use 2 for now.
I saw your future.
Prepare to meet your end.
Okay, got enough with everybody. Maelle, or I mean, CL should be able to boost Luna's AP. So, what kind of damage can we get into here? At least 3. Let's do one more, see if we can get. Okay, one more. Can we get? Nope. Okay. Don't need it. Serene hair. Okay. For Lune. It's gonna be a no, but it's also gonna be a I gotta see it. Not as bad as I thought. I still like her natural though. Okay. We're gonna get a flag here. Yes. And I guess is this the team I want to go into a boss fight with? Or do I change it up? I mean, they've been doing just fine, but I also really enjoy it. If she's going to be floaty, then it makes a lot more sense to bring Verso in because he takes so many shots. Let's do one of those. A couple of those. CL is just fantastic for swapping in damage. Maelle is doing some amazing damage. But for somebody who's flying, that means taking a lot of shots, which drains Maelle's best ability, ability to use them, because she can't do physical hits, which is her bread and butter. So I think Maelle actually may be the weak link in this particular fight. And Verso's going to take her spot for now. Because Lune shoots a lot for generating her stains. CL, once I get her going, she's just passing AP to the others. And Verso shoots so often, it's not even funny. Okay.
What's that?
The Tisseur. It
Tisseur?
works for Sirène.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage
Oh,
against
this
Sirène.
isn't even Sirene. Okay. Well, in that case, I might swap back. I don't know. They've been doing great so far. It's really only a boss that I convince is going to be flying that it then becomes definitely worthwhile to swap Verso in because of his proclivity for shooting things. We got zippies over there. Oh, there's an actual path up there. What do we got here? Aha.
Oh, lovely.
Where's your third buddy? There it is.
Wow.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. More of those. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Oh, a little too close. Nevron does not seem hostile. It sows tirelessly engrossed in its work. I mean, I don't know. Verso said we should take it out and that it should weaken her. I hate to take out a peaceful Nevron, though. Say no for now. I was all set to attack him with the first strike, but now I don't know. Okay, and Dread's online. I noticed that he might be online, and that's what prompted me to look at my phone, and child was not where they're supposed to be. Okay, do I fight the thing or not? So all the other, I hate the idea of fighting, you know, like killing peaceful Neverons. At the same time, they specifically called it out as something that would weaken her, much like fighting the masks weakened the Visages thing. It's not a white Neveron. Alright, that's... I'm torn about this. Let's see what... Let's do it. This... Alright. Well, I can't shoot you in the glowy face part up there, so... That was whelming. Okay, decent overall damage here.
Lune, attention.
Okay, there does not seem to be any dodging that curse. That is the fact that kills the... What?! Well... How long does that last? Where's the countdown? Whose idea was this? I don't see a countdown. Where's... Oh, there's an 8 over her head. Duh, okay. Okay, well, this just got a little more interesting. See how you feel about dark damage.
I saw your future. Let me...
Resistant, of course. Lune will die in 8. Okay, great. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a different gradient on that last shot. Alright, well, we need to kick some damage off here. I hate passing a turn with 0 friggin' damage, but okay. Okay, that seems like a dodgy, not a try and parry. Alright, let's take a shot, see if we can get anything out of it. No, okay.
I saw your future.
Alright, 2 hits, and then... No, that destroys shields. You are burning, so I can put myself back in Virtuous for next turn, or I can apply Defenseless. Right before Lune goes. But Lune's not going to get a huge hit. Let's do that for now. Oh, she was stanceless because she was already in Virtuous. Crap, never mind. Okay, dodging did not work.
your turn to shine.
Alright, see if we can get different colors here. No, okay. Okay, well, I still have 4 more potential shots here off of this. Nope. Okay. Last 2. Nope. Okay, that's it.
Prepare to meet your fate.
Yeah, as much as I was hoping for.
Careful, you know.
I'm sorry, does what? What the hell? Fudge! Yeah, I guess.
Oh well.
Damn it! Wrong button! Wow, okay, this is a mean fight. Okay. But I'm not doomed at least.
Oh well.
Okay, now we are first.
The fun begins.
Ready to strike.
Why? God, man, I'm gonna get like no AP to work with here. Just out of curiosity, I don't think Revive 10 will work, will it? No. Didn't think it would.
Just try it.
Now the fun begins.
Okay, you have 1.
It likes you.
Okay. Wow. I really hope that was worth it, because
No other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
immune to charm, you say? Since I think that's going to be a thing in the final boss fight, I think that is worth taking a few battles to learn and then apply to some whoever I'm going to be taking in there with me. Let's go heal first, though, please. Yeah, let's just rest. Because we're going to need to reset, respawn enemies, so I don't mind taking the rest here. Okay, now I need to equip that Picto, because that may have answered my question of whether that fight was worth it, and if I should have done that or not. Alright, so I don't need Burning Mark at the moment. I'm going to put Anti-Charm on. Now what is your new weapon at the bottom? Tisseur. Double break damage and defense. Nice. Alright, let's go fight some stuff and learn Pictos. Because I don't know where I'm going to end up. Oh, I don't know where the boss is, so I need to learn this sooner rather than later. Okay, Powerful Shell and Greater Shell are both done. Okay, crap, what did I have on you that it had a nice high crit? It was Shield Affinity. Yeah. Or I can put that other new one on her real fast. Let's do that. All right, Shield Affinity goes there. I'll remember that. Maybe. Where's the... I thought I had that on someone. Okay, I mean, that's nice. With the critical hit, don't get me wrong. Protecting death. Okay. Alright, so I need to do 4 battles real fast, so that I got all those learned at least. Very at least 3 battles. 4 probably isn't that hard to manage, so. Hell. That is everything that way. Is there anything left? Is there anything in this direction I can fight? No, just that dude. Okay. kind of annoying, because I don't want to backtrack using the little floaty disc thing, because that takes a long time to travel. So I have just these couple of things I can fight, for sure. Sorry for the slow bit here, but like I said, I ran into, you know, the dancing ladies that are abound in this place. Versions of them were casting charm on me, you know, whatever it is, and that sort of screws up a fight real fast. So if I can get immunity to charm before going into a fight with the boss of them all, that just seems like a really smart idea to me.
I saw your future.
Alright, anti-charm learned. Alright, what do we got here? Let's do... Gives me 49% at least. I don't know. Don't really. I mean, it takes a long time to make a difference in crit hit rate from points on luck. Okay. Alright, let's first... I'm going to keep with these three for the moment, just until we find where the actual boss is. Who knows, maybe there'll be another one of those mini bosses to try and weaken Sirene. Okay, so we still got a few more fates here, I guess. Yeah.
Meet your reckoning.
I got, really, I just got to hit him like with 1, maybe 2 out of the 8, so. Alright, and that should have learned those 2. Okay. So yeah, let's go back to... It was red, wasn't it? Crap. Shield Affinity. There it is. Haha. Not red. Alright. Luna. What comes along with that? Just not much. Health and some defense. Okay. Breaker's really nice to have because she does quite a bit of damage with that. The extra crit hits. Again. I'm trying to find if there's 10 I can lose somewhere. Since I can't go grant myself 10 or 5, because I can always drop teamwork. That one's not horrible to drop. Powerful revive. That's 3 and 3. That'd get me to 6, 7. Might not be required. Alright, so I've got some room I can do it for her. He had better have plenty on here he can do. Maybe not. He's got so much stuff already built up around shots and, you know, marking, etc. And I can lose a couple things like augmented attack with her because I don't use her for major damage in big fights. And certainly not with base attacks. So I can easily get her to 10 if I need to. Alright. Just doing a quick review. And obviously with somebody I don't actually have to because I can just leave them with it equipped. But that would require taking up a Picto from my current setup, which I like.
Good stuff.
Yes, it is. All right, we're... Oh, hello. Speaking of another big thing we may end up fighting here. Okay, I didn't write down the names that I used. So that was Sewing Atelier. And this is Crumbling Path. Okay. Hi. Glissando. Okay. Decent damage overall.
Try me.
1, 2, go.
Ready.
And that's why, right there. Oh, good. She's no longer charmed. Well, Maelle didn't have anything interesting she needed to do on her turn anyway.
Prepare to meet your end.
And yeah. Not leaving you behind.
Crap! Ow!
Here we go.
Okay. Alright, Luna's gonna go next anyway, so let's actually throw this over to
Your turn to
Maelle.
shine.
Give her some AP. You are burning.
A storm is coming.
Thank you for saying parry ahead of time to me, Maelle. I might have tried to dodge that. Let's go ahead and break him.
Your turn to shine. Prepare to meet your end.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Solid.
Let the ink flow. Prepare to meet your end.
Close.
Not today.
Hey!
Let's spill some ink.
You know, fine.
You can't escape.
Sirene outfit, I guess. Yes. Lune. It's free, why not? Okay. Poke around a little bit here.
Well, that will help.
Hello. Yeah, I can come back. I swear there was a statue thing up there that I didn't see at first, and then I looked and it was there, and then I turned around and I turned back around and it wasn't there anymore. Maybe it was just like CL standing up there or something weird. What are we... Okay.
An advantage.
Cover 29% and have the burning target. Nice. Okay. Healing fire. Welcome in, Clarice 98. Sorry, didn't see you when you first popped up. I'm doing all right. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Head back to where we came. Okay, now what's over this way? We have... That's a transporter over there.
Perfect.
Interesting. Oh, hey, I see you down there. Alright, we have a path that way and down, and I think I saw something here. No. Okay. Hey, yo. Okay, we got another one of those things, all right. Okay, where... Do you have a thing? Okay. No. You went straight through me. Okay, I guess that's your little home base back there. Not sure I trust this, but okay.
I saw your future.
Oh, alright, well, we know what to do. Ah, crap, I don't have enough. It's hard to pass that up, though. And it's already set up for me, so I'm just gonna... She'll get another turn.
I saw your future.
Good night. Didn't need to, but, you know, couldn't pass up the opportunity to use that thing against it. Okay. Buddy?
Viva!
Trade.
Avenibo!
Let's trade. Okay. Holy crap. Mark requires one more hit to be removed? Okay. Energizing attack. Well, plus 1 AP on base attack. Okay. Greater powerful. And fight the motion. Fight the motion.
Let's cover path. Here we go. Your existence ends
I will honor you, Gestural, by finishing you off with an extraordinarily strong attack that was overkill, because I respect you. Shantenum. Yeah, I've heard a lot of chroma here.
Friso.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Look at me.
No, what I got? Another one for Maelle. Fire skills cost less. Stances switch to offense. Okay, yeah, not anything that's immediately sounding amazing. Okay, yeah, man, another AP on basic attack for a Verso, and holy crap, he's going to be swimming in AP. I like it. He's still a level ahead, so I'm not looking to swap him in just yet. Maelle's killing everything in sight. So is Lune. Ciel, you've learned all these, so I don't have a burning need to work with you or to change anything out for you. So let's do Minoko. Confident Fighter. Love the critical hit rate on that one. Holy crap. Can't be healed, though. Yeah, that was one I put on just to learn it, I believe. So, good time to learn something else. Again, fantastic and terrible. He burns through his AP in a heartbeat. There it is. Greater powerful. There's one. And alright, Lune, I don't need anti-charm on now. So what's the other new one that I have? It was... There it is, energizing attack. There we go. Man, we're getting some expensive stuff that takes so much Lumina to equip. And what is her... That's not bad. Certainly better than a sack of potatoes. I have not seen your gestural hair yet. Or your samurai hair. What is... I kind of like you with the shaggy. Oh, that's the one he got from the haircut, I think. I like that face better. Okay. Alright. How do we get down here? How do we get... Is there anything else left to do before we go back up? I think we're good. I think we're clear. Unless I can jump to that. No. Okay, well this was a productive little side trip, I guess. Anything else that I didn't hit because I was going after the little patonk? Patonk, patonk, patonk. Wait a second. This has a return trip on it. Right there. Okay, how do I get over there in the first place then? That's suspicious. Make sure we have a save there. Yeah, the fact that there's a fast travel link over here to come back from over there. Maybe there'll be something as I go through here. I think this is all spoken for. Yeah, that's where I just was. I was expecting to go down that hallway. Okay, this is not taking me where I thought it would. Which is actually kind of annoying. Makes it very difficult to predict where I have been and haven't been and still need to go. Okay, here we go. We got
Luke,
67.
Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
Okay. Dancing arena. All right, this is probably the end then. Okay, so that means we're going to set our team up. Are there any...
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
Yeah. And that also rhymed. Well done.
Oh, lovely.
That is just so ominous looking, like inside of a Arrakis sandworm or something. Down its gullet. Okay, well, I'm a little annoyed now that there were no fights after picking up those Pictoses. Is it worth backtracking to pick a couple of fights? I just want to know what's up in that room. I'm gonna have to come back through here on in between and see if I can figure out where that other passageway was, and also see if I missed anything, because with all these platform things flying around, I'm almost certain that I missed something.
Okay, so double burn is nice. Burning break? What is that one? 3 burns on breaking a target. Okay, great. Not awesome, but the health and the crit rate that come with it are great. So, alright, I need to free up. The double burn costs 30, so, okay, so is not worth taking off of him. And energizing start costs 20, so is not worth taking off. Unless... Okay, actually... Okay, I'm gonna take Lune and CL into this fight. So... I'm gonna put this actually over on Verso. And Lune is gonna get anti-charm. Verso, you're gonna get energizing attack. And then I need an energizing something to start you off at the beginning with an extra AP. Although I might not need it nearly as much as I normally would. I need to find 7 with you. That's useful, but not critical if I need to lose those 3. Increase break damage on critical hits. He's got the critical now, so that actually is quite helpful with that high crit rate he's got right now. That I'm never getting rid of. Same. I burn on hitting a marked enemy. Also, any of the burning stuff I'm trying to keep. I'm not going to kill anything in this fight, so there's 2. I need, what, 5 more? This one I already have. Yes, I need 5 more to equip that one. Crap. That's just, again, he shoots so much, the powerful is really nice. AP on dealing damage to a marked target. Again. Okay, I can lose that one. I do use base attack an awful lot now. Crap. Alright, what can I potentially get rid of here, seriously? Can ditch that one. Then... Okay, how much is dodger gonna get me? 1 on perfect dodge, once per turn. For now, at least, I think I'm gonna take that off. I go for energizing start. And that keeps him where he's been at. Okay, Lune. What did I just do to yours? You have anti-charm on. You have your dual energizing starts. So that was the only thing I needed to adjust for you. Crap, he didn't have... The whole point of that was to free up for anti-charm. Okay, I'm gonna have to lose the energizing start. Okay. But that's what I'll swap back out once I'm out of this fight. Alright, and now for her. I am liking all these for her, so I need to free up 8. Which again, she doesn't do a lot. It's like I don't need the powerful, so I can lose that 3 if I need to. Energizing death, I don't need that. She's not going to be breaking anything, almost certainly. I don't need that. So at the very least, let's go put that on. And now I have 2 extra to play with. Nothing I really need. Okay. Alright, so Maelle, sorry, and Nanoko, sorry, but we're popping these 2 in.
Alright, let's see what happens.
She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Here we go. Oops, I put Lonely in the wrong one. Whoa there. Okay, we're gonna learn to get some lore on who sees who. Okay, Gustavus, like just loved ones, I guess. CL's husband and a baby. That's what I thought. No good. Alright, come on, Verso. He's like, I don't have any loved ones. Verso looks kind of pissed, actually.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. No targeting there. Targeting her. Okay. Not that. Okay, got it.
My turn.
Yeah, so much AP.
Ready to evade.
They're going to try and dodge it anyway, but they should be immune to it, so.
Ready to strike. Let's carve a path. Break.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna fire on the next one, maybe? Yes! Let's go. Look at that!
René, attention.
That's not good. Oh, where's Maelle to come out and shoot them all in the face and one-shot them all? Oh, crap, we are just surrounding ourselves with everything. Crap. Okay, was not expecting like half of those. Crap, turning this thing off.
Ready to strike.
Alright, I still have that for breaking. I can shoot a few times here. And she's ready to break.
A storm is coming.
Alright, what are the chances we can get a fourth color on this? Not good. Alright, well, let's do that. Probably it'll be enough. Yeah. Man, that 8 hit cracked her open. That was amazing. Tisseur on. Phase 2. That's. I've already lost party members. I don't want to lose Lune, please. Or she got something up her sleeve here. Up her sleeve. She is breaking up Chromatic into gold particles. I don't know the significance. With red and white petals all over the place. Okay, Charm did not play nearly as much of a part in that fight as I was expecting, but I am not sorry to have prepared for it. Okay, let's get through camp, and I think we're going to call it a night. Because the only thing I know to do is make progress. Frozen Heart. Okay. All right. Now that since last time we got the flicker frame of Renoir, we can see something similar again. Okay, we're in this thing. Interesting, everyone's
You again.
frozen, but the bell moves. Oh, Painter. I was expecting Alicia.
Maelle?
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was. Why do
It
I
was
keep
her.
seeing things? Who are you?
Gonna get answers? No, of course not. just getting the thing that should break through the force field, I guess. Ooh. Fancy sword. It's the Darksaber. Combined with Inigo Montoya's father's handiwork. Domingo Montoya. Barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the paintress at the monolith. Hi-oh. Element. What the hell element is that? Barrier breaker element? Okay, well, I think we're going to probably have, since we just finished another massive story beat, I'm assuming we're going to have some more relationship stuff here. I'm going to quick swap Lune back to her proper outfit. Because I like the black. Don't get me wrong, I love the black. The black looks absolutely fabulous on her. I'm honestly not sure whether I like the black or the white better. But right now we're rocking the white as a team, so...
You
Okay.
seem preoccupied.
Oh, I turned off auto.
It's nothing. Just nerves.
Liar.
It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Yes. All right. Now I'm trying not to pursue relationships with them because I'm not feeling it. Although slightly more now, like the longer they actually get to spend together, teensy tiniest bit more, but still no. Excuse me.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre.
Oh, there we go. Husband?
He asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them. And 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
Absolutely the
What
way it
happened to
works.
You don't have to talk about it.
Yes, you do.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together.
Jeez.
It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're right, you can't, so
You're
don't try.
competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling. Is there a
That was a
future
weird
where I
laugh.
might compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on
No.
today.
No, no.
And by today, I mean tonight.
Okay. And at this point, I'm okay with his response. Because I'll be honest, that's not too far different from how I approached some relationships that could have been casual when I was younger. Which is weird to say because he's like 100 years old and I'm not quite yet 50. But still. Like, I had a couple of casual relationships that just got into trouble because I don't do casual very well. Feelings get involved, and that's not where that was going, and so we had to call it off because that's not where we were. So I can appreciate this entirely. This is one of the few times where I'm like, no, I actually like where this conversation's going because I can say this. If it was more of that, then no.
That might not be a good idea.
Because if she's not ready for serious, then
casual.
Neither is he,
I
and that makes
understand.
sense.
Good night.
Though disappointed, Ciel understands Verso's feelings. Ciel sees a good friend in Verso. Thank you. Spend some time together discussing past loves. They head back to the others. See, okay, now that sort of ending to the scene where it's like, oh, once they discuss some past loves and then they back. That I don't mind missing because I don't need to necessarily see that. It'd be great if they had a scene and we learn more because obviously Verso's been around a while, probably has fallen in love a couple of times, but that isn't critical towards building the relationship necessarily between the two of them. I'm okay with that one. When it's describing lots of laughing and talking and activity and things happening, those are the ones that tick me off. That they just give us a one-sentence thing.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
All the good stuff is true.
Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Yes, I do.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Different from Gustav's journal.
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own.
Okay, a little more cold than I was thinking.
Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both
It feels nice, and I'm not happy about it.
widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in
But
their
did
path.
you?
You're an artist, then.
I don't think he is. Not to the same
Not the kind
extent.
they wanted me to be.
He's a musician, not a painter.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
I'm piecing a little bit together here.
Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar? You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument
It's about
from
this big.
pictos, right? Of course you do.
I had wondered where the guitar came from at one point. See, again, now this, I think, starts leading towards a little bit more flirtatious, and I still don't want that. Although, I'm honestly, these conversations, both of these two, have been better. I'm not sure what the difference is. But this one, I'm actually feeling like they've actually started to build a sort of connection, so I don't feel nearly as bad about this as I did earlier. So, because again, they're actually building a rapport based on mutual interests with, I mean, and status. Like they, fellow night owl. We will stay up. We do these things, and they both love music, etc. With Ciel, it felt a little forced, and maybe it's just because she's just more flirtatious and more in the moment, wanting to do something and willing to go for a fling, etc. And I did not feel that for Verso. This is starting to feel a little bit better, though. So, even though last time I was all, no, I don't want anything. Don't give me relationships. I'll see what happens with this one. I'm still not saying yes to a relationship with Lune, even if there is one. But
maybe we could play together sometime.
This at least also feels very natural.
Maybe
This is
we
something I would
can.
say as a friend as well. They found a common passion. Okay. Lune is intrigued by this facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. Okay. Still, that's bordering on show me, show me, don't tell me. They spend some time together discussing their favorite songs and how they learnt music. The discussion is passionate and lasts for several hours. Neither notices the time passing. Okay. That should have been a show me, don't tell me. I would have loved to see the two of them, just even if we don't hear a whole lot of it, just the two of them just sitting at the fire, maybe with her guitar in her hands, and just hear a couple little snippets of conversation and, oh my, where did the time go? That sort of thing. That should have been a show me.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Jealous? A little, or just understanding? Verso notices Maelle looks sad and approaches her carefully. Jealous of her relationship with him as a brother figure.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
That's what grief is like.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Also, wounds all heals.
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right?
Oh.
Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll Try that.
But Maelle is skeptical about Versa's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Versa understands, and he sits with her in silence. Show me, don't tell me. That's a couple of facial expressions could have made the difference there and told me all of that by showing it to me.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
You bet I want to spend time with Bonoko. Get this bromance going.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose.
Ready to strike.
Ah! Crap. I'm
Ready to
bad at that one. Apparently. You gotta go potty there, Minoko? What's up with the little dance?
Not impressed. Let's carve a path.
Alright.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Crap, man. I just have not fought in a while. Those are fine. It's his Nevron ones that I have a problem with. Okay. That'll probably break him.
Not impressed. You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Minoko and Versa are thrilled to have fought each other once more. It's their own special way of displaying affection for each other. I don't need to be told that. The duel reminded Minoko of some skills he had forgotten. Oh, gradient attack. Share a few drinks, which Minoko can't drink because of his mask, then head back to the others. See, that's the thing. Because they've had this relationship ongoing, I didn't need to be told that's their love language for each other as friends. Because they've already showed that.
I'm sorry.
Sori! Let's go find Sori.
Me too.
Did you know Sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous.
Clea again.
But he got one from Claire instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours?
How
then?
does he keep stealing his?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Did you know?
Really? Wait.
Because we're buddies.
Okay. I imagine there's going to be a check-in on the others. No. Okay. Maelle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith and they should finally understand everything. Sure hope so. Maelle immerses herself in Gustav's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustav inspire Maelle. Oh? Gustav's homage. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read his journal someday. What is this? Excuse me. That's the one that's off to the side. Gustav's homage deals high single target lightning damage. Nice. Okay. Like, I may just learn that just on principle. I like it. Oh, wait, no, it's already learned. I don't have to do anything. Duh. All right. I like it. That's cool. Okay. I do need to adjust. I'm going to adjust pictos and stuff off screen. Since I doobered everything up getting anti-charm in there. And I upgraded his Dualiso to level 19, and so that's one of the reasons he's been hitting so damn hard, which I love. I've been considering upping hers as well. That her Trebuch team is already 17. A couple extras wouldn't hurt. This one is, I'm really enjoying this one so far, as in a support role. And I guess this works. The fact that he still only has 4 weapons is kind of getting to me. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt next time, or in between now and next time, I'm gonna go play around and see if I can survive in Frozen Hearts, because that one is side area, and it has a quest item that looks like it's going to unlock some shop items for me or something, or at least one item. I don't know if they all unlock with one thing, or if there's a quest for each slot in the I don't even remember what those dudes are called, the big honkin' dudes that are that like poetry and battles of wits, or philosophy, not poetry. Well, there was the one poet anyway. Okay.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the paintress.
This happened when I tried to
Finally
leave
break
camp,
this
so
cycle.
not my fault.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse.
Uh-oh.
She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
I stored my personal stash inside it.
I'm sorry, you did
All
what?
excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
What?
Mon ami.
That's not right.
I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Oh? Conversation between them? I'll have to translate that for YouTube.
My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
Yeah.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences?
not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead?
So the whole world goes when the paintress does?
We exist, and we will exist, for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison, in the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
Okay. Hard for me to talk about this now, so I will. We're just going to go right back to where we left off on stream, and I'll talk about this at the beginning of next stream. Glad I thought to stop to record that. All right, back to it. So I'm gonna go poke at Frozen Hearts between now and next time, and see if I can survive. And if I can, I'm gonna work on clearing that out, because that looks like it's gonna have some good rewards and some good stuff, but not necessarily story in it. So I'm not as worried about skipping it in stream. If there is any story there, I'll record it and I'll play back any highlights or something like that. But otherwise, it's probably just gonna get skipped over, depending on what it gives me. So that'll be next 33 stream will sadly enough be on next Wednesday. I really want to know more, and I want to get moving with this, but I've got some backtracking. I need to go back through Sirene to see if I can find the bits that I'm quite certain that I missed. And we'll go from there, I guess, and I'll fill you in next time on anything I find and what happens. So, thanks for hanging out. Everybody who popped in, the people who came over with Bloodless Dragon Cosplays Raid. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Appreciate you coming in and bringing some folks, even if a lot of people ended up having to dash. I appreciate y'all coming over and saying hi anyway. Mersh, again, that's for you. Clarice, sorry I missed you. I hope you hung around at least a little while, and hope you'll come back sometime. And let's see, Celestial Sidlali, you came in on the raid as well. And I think that's everybody for tonight. So, if you're watching this on the VOD, by all means, please come check out a live show. Wednesdays and Fridays are typically my nights for streaming the game of the month or game of the however long it takes me to beat it. And Mondays are puzzle nights, blueprints currently, and yeah, see from there. If you're checking it out on YouTube, again, come check out a live show. But before you do, please be sure to like, subscribe, and check out some of the rest of the content on the channel. So, thanks a lot, YouTube. Hope everyone's having a good day.